is a big problem in Sheffield. In 2004, homelessness had increased by 25%, and in 2013 there were 2,072 cases of people who had become homeless in Sheffield. Of these, 797 cases were classed as in priority need by the Sheffield Housing Solution. A 2012 report by Dr. Bethan Thomas of the University of Sheffield found that the average age of death is 47 for a homeless person. This is 30 years younger than the national average. The report also found that drug and alcohol abuse are also common causes of death among the homeless population.
One way to tackle homelessness is by giving more importance to council housing estates. Park Hill, a council housing estate in Sheffield, was built in 1958 with 985 flats, which were stated to be substandard. Urban Splash, a private firm, began to renovate the flats in Park Hill in 2004. Urban Splash renovated these council houses into high-end quality flats and as a result was short of funding. Only 78 flats could be renovated. These 78 flats are being sold today for £147,000, which is more than the average price for similar properties in Sheffield. As a result, only 12 of these flats are occupied. Therefore, if council houses are not neglected and are not being transformed to high-end flats, homelessness can be tackled. Today, 973 flats are vacant in Park Hill and there are 2,000 homeless people. Therefore, if funding is focused towards providing beds, bed sheets, washrooms, and other basic necessities needed for the homeless, rather than regenerating them into quality houses and flats, a large problem of homelessness can be solved.
The Archer Project is a local Sheffield-based charity. We predominantly work with homeless people, but also vulnerable adults as well. So the homeless people that you see on the streets in sleeping bags will be our main focus. But we also work with people who are living on a friend's sofa, so are hidden homeless, so wouldn't necessarily be on the streets, but are still out there. People who are living in awful conditions. I mean, I've seen some of the photos of some of the houses that people live in and they don't have any running water, there's cables hanging off the walls, you wouldn't let an animal live in there, so we work with people like that. We work with refugees and asylum seekers, women fleeing domestic violence, so we work with a huge range of people. And we offer crisis support with the project, so access to food, showers, we have a medical service, but then we also run activities and volunteering opportunities because we want people to change their lives. We don't just want them to come in, have food and leave. We want them to have self-esteem and confidence and know that they can be something, and then we can help them move on and up from homelessness. That's our aim. But we have a counsellor. We have our project workers, so each of our project workers has a different role. So Sam is an outreach project worker, so she goes out and works with the long-term rough sleepers who don't really engage, so she'll go meet them for a coffee and try and get them to come to the project, and in a lot of cases they're banned from most places, they're possibly even banned from here at the time, so she'll go and meet them. We have a nurse, a doctor and a chiropodist who use our medical room, and they come in, doctor once a week, a nurse twice a week, and a chiropodist I think once a month. So we have that service as well. We have a health worker who's Jane, who's a project worker, but she kind of specialises in health and well-being and women's well-being and things like that, which is important. What other professions do we have? I mean, we are in contact with a lot of other agencies who kind of specialise in drug and alcohol abuse, mental health issues, that if we have a specific client that comes in with a problem and they can deal with it better or have the services, we will send them there as well. So, and we have a really good relationship with the police as well, so kind of all work together. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I believe Ruby organised it, but I believe they did a sleep out of some sort with us, which was really good. And it is great to see students getting involved, and we do have a lot of the societies that fundraise for us as well. So we do have quite a good relationship with the uni. And I mean, it's great because I mean there's thousands of students, so and they do want to give and do want to give their time up as well. So hopefully we'll do the 24-hour thing again. Yeah, that would be really good. Absolutely, yeah. We're always up for anyone who can bring a new skill, because there's only 15 members of staff. We have limited time, money, resources, all those kind of things. So anyone who can come in from outside, who can help us, or maybe suggest doing things differently, that's always something we would go for. So yeah, if there's students that, even if they wanted to come and shadow the counsellor for a bit, if it's something they wanted to go into, we're happy to kind of facilitate that. And we have students from University of Sheffield who help on our front desk and stuff, because perhaps they want to go into work that's kind of around working with vulnerable people. So it's ideal, really. So yeah, we're always up for inviting people in.
One of the areas that we were inspired by when completing our disciplinary research was a group of solicitors in Greenwich who help the homeless by giving them free legal advice. In the School of Law, we have a number of students and young professionals who have a strong academic interest in this topic. It would be great to build a stronger link between the Archer Project and the law students who give legal and housing advice concerning tenant agreements, rent arrears, and other legal issues. The law school already has a free law project in existence. It would be great to make a link between our pre-existing pro bono work and the Archer Project, such as a booking system which could be established where individuals can book appointments at the Archer Project and meet students at the law school.
Another discipline that relates to the project is accounting. For example, accountants can help the homeless by giving them free financial and economical advice. Along with the financial advice, accountants can help them manage their debts and finances without any costs, a pro bono work. Lastly, not only real accountants but also accounting students at the University of Sheffield can give help and advice for free, and in exchange get pro bono benefits like the pleasure to provide to the community that might otherwise not be able to get it.
Life should be rewarding and enjoyable, but homelessness is neither of those. The Cathedral Archer Project is a place where homeless people can change their life for the better by developing their independency, improving their ability to identify and change negative behavior, and improve their well-being. To achieve this, trust is needed between each other. When people trust Archer Project, they are more willing to take part in activities and seek one-to-one support to address their issues.
These disciplines are not the only disciplines that can help. In the past, as previously mentioned, Dr. Bethan Thomas from the Geography Department at the University of Sheffield led research which proved homelessness can shorten one's lifespan by 30 years. This research was used to raise awareness about the issue by Crisis, the national charity for homelessness. It is possible for the University of Sheffield to provide further assistance. For example, professionals and students could offer their knowledge and expertise for free. This is because the homeless community could greatly benefit from psychologists, doctors and dentists, in addition to the disciplines previously mentioned. If people were willing to work pro bono, collaboration with the Archer Project may help to further the services already available to provide support for one of the most vulnerable societies in Sheffield.